Rivers State Governor Simialaye Fubara don talk say in government don put transport palliatives in place to help reduce the problem of high cost of transportation wey the fuel subsidy removal cause. Governor Fubara tell this one to the state leadership of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) when they come pay one solidarity visit for Government House Port Harcourt on Tuesday 20th June 2023. Oga Fubara come talk say the Ministry of Transport don already introduce some buses to help reduce the high cost of transportation wey the people dey face. E come talk say the effects of the subsidy removal na temporary one and come beg the workers and people of Rivers State to exercise small patience as everything go dey alright soon.
We're working with the Ministry of Transport to introduce some buses. We have some buses that can help in reducing the cost of your fare.
Governor Fubara come still talk say Rivers State na one of the states where they put new salary structure in place and say the state don't put the new salary scale in practice, and come also say the issue of pension, gratuity and employment still dey ongoing as the records dey, and say the administration ready gidigba to meet up with the deal wey they make to take care of their workers. Governor Fubara come still tell the NLC say na the way their former leaders first take handle the matter na im make they never reach agreement to settle the issues of the welfare of the workers, but that one now na thing of the past. E come beg the union leadership to dey open to embrace peace and talk with the administration, especially for policy making and how to better the state. Say e dey very important say the administration and the NLC get good relationship so that they go fit work within government.
Let me say that it is really important for Labour to have a good relationship with not just its present government, but any government in power is important. Labour cannot work in isolation. That is the truth. It's important for the leadership of LLC now to work with the government. I think it's one of the states that have implemented the new salary structure. You're part of the agreement. Some of you here, is it not? So we are one of the states that are in full practice of the new salary scale. We have not ended that. We also took up the issue of pension and gratuity. It's ongoing. We're paying, and you know that we're doing that. The records are there for you to check. On the issue of employment, you're also aware that is a process that is ongoing. Our own part of the bargain to take care of the welfare of our workers, we're doing it, and we're doing it well. Is there the Secretariat? We're doing a little job there. We're starting with provision of water. We have made provision for the security aspects of the Secretariat. We're already working on the aspect. We're working on the aspect of the lifts. As we're talking now, we're already in negotiation with the operators of the lifts to make sure that all the lifts are working. We have also gone further to make arrangements to restore full power, not depending solely on PAC. So we are coming from somewhere, and I know that by the time we get to a destination, everybody around there will be happy. Across the states, we'll also try our best to ensure that the working environment, not just for our own civil servant, but every other person, both the private sectors, will do the needful. And what is the needful? We ensure that we provide the adequate security, the enabling environment for you to operate without any issue. Anything we need to do to make discharging your duty as a worker easy, we're doing that.
For your address, the chairperson of the Nigerian Labour Congress for Rivers State, Comrade Alex Agwanwon, wey carrying people come for the solidarity visit, come congratulate the governor and come pledge their support to the administration. The NLC chairman come talk say them dey proud say na Oga Fubara wey be technocrat and career civil servant come out as their governor, sake of say he understand the challenges wey the public service they face. He come beg the governor say make them they get regular talk with the government and Labour so that them go fit get industrial harmony and development for Rivers State.
I bring Your Excellency greetings for the leadership of Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) and the entire workers of Rivers State both public and private sector of the state economy. Once again, Your Excellency, sir, we seize the opportunity to congratulate you on your election and subsequent inauguration as the Executive Governor of Rivers State. We are proud to declare to the world that one of our own, who is a technocrat, an astute professional, who through sheer of dent of hard work grew through the ranks in the state civil service to attain the peak of his career as a permanent secretary before venturing into partisan politics, is indeed eminently qualified to steer the affairs of Rivers State. Your Excellency, sir, we are not unmindful of your tight and busy schedules, including other competing demands of the state that requires your attention. Thus, we do not in any way take for granted this singular audience you've availed to us, and we sincerely appreciate you, sir. The essence of our visit is to familiarize with Your Excellency and to also discuss issues of common interest that will engender smooth industrial relations and foster sustained industrial harmony towards the realization of planned government policies and programs. Your Excellency, sir, while we will not begin to unveil the catalogue of workers' demands for your attention, is because we have the firm belief that you are already conversant of the state public service workers' challenges and concerns, having been part of labor government engagements in the time past. A refined technocrat with a difference, and above all, as part of your first official function as Executive Governor of Rivers State, your unscheduled visit to the State Civil Service Secretariat was a pointer to the fact that you are prepared and well equipped to not only reposition the State Civil Service, but to ensure its transformation for an enhanced service delivery and high productivity. Thus, the Congress leadership acknowledges and commends Your Excellency courage in sustaining the release of promotion letters and the processes leading to the implementation of same, including the ongoing recruitment exercise of 10,000 youths in the state public service. This is simply a demonstration of Your Excellency's commitment towards restoring confidence, motivation, and dignity of labor in the state public service. While we appreciate and commend Your Excellency for sustaining the monthly payment of pensions and gratuities to retirees and pensioners, it is a humble appeal that Your Excellency consider increasing periodic allocation of funds for the payment of pension arrears and gratuity for a wider coverage and more reasonable to put smiles on the face of those affected, including relieving their pathetic conditions. Consequently, we assure Your Excellency of our partnership, support, cooperation, and wise counsel at all times as a responsible organization towards the realization of the lofty goals and targets set out by your administration for the good people of Rivers State. We humbly request of Your Excellency periodic engagements between the Congress leadership and Your Excellency, either once monthly or quarterly, for the purpose of collective considering issues of importance as it may affect the good workers of Rivers State and its citizenry.
From Port Harcourt, A. Carter Ojesele, TMC TV News.